Good lord. Okay. It's take 2 of the correction of the, or sort of correction, of the Define Scope Explore Lexicon video. I think it was actually a pretty good video. I did one take of this, what I'm recording right now, and I freaking got so distracted I didn't even end up getting around to like what I was originally going to say. It was awful, so I'm gonna redo it. In that video, in Define Scope Explore Lexicon, right? I said I made the mistake at some point when I was talking through those ideas, saying "Gone to Heaven," right? That's a Pixies song, actually. And then I remembered, like, oh yeah, when I first came up with that, it was Granddad's "Gone to Heaven." But then I remembered that song was already a thing. And so, when you do that, right? When you come up with something and it was original, but you just reinvented the wheel, kind of, don't trash it right away. Because that was the first thing that came to your mind after all, right? So change it a little bit. I changed "gone" to "stuck," and then out of nowhere, it took on its own meaning. Granddad's stuck in heaven. Now that creates almost like a story. And, so, you know, I actually thought that it really did fit how the song sounded in general. So I'm going to, but of course the song sounds kind of like it takes itself seriously. So of course you have to do the opposite of what it sort of leads itself onto. I'm not going to have it take itself seriously at all. No. It's going to be for comedic purposes. I think those kinds of songs are the ones that are easiest for me to write anyways. So, in short, don't trash any of your own, anything your own brain produces. But, you know, to sort of even go further than that, there is a sort of weird mindset. I hate using that word, but, that you have to adopt when making art. It's almost like a sort of software editing program in your head. It's weird. As in, how do I put this? Okay, so I may not, like, every decision, artistic decision you make has to be tentative. Because you can always change. It's so easy to change things late game in art. My novel takes place in a city called Mooresville, Mississippi, but that's not a real city. That's a mispronunciation of the real city, Moorville. I just did it because it's a city that's sort of close to, it's in the same general geographical area as where I live, and so it wouldn't be like, I wouldn't have to do, it would like sort of relieve some research pressures, that, you know what I mean? For example, I don't want to have to worry about the weather or anything like that, I don't want to research that bullshit. I don't want to use those for symbols. I have no interest in the weather, so I'm just going to pick an area that's sort of close to my geographical location. You see what I mean? It's like, what work in, like, this is another great question you need to ask yourself, is what work do I really not feel like fucking doing? Like, what feels like work? If there are specific things you just are like, God damn it, fuck that, I'm not researching that, then make artistic decisions that suit how painful that art is going to be.